Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes.
Oh, Peter.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, Peter, yeah.
Oh my God.
Peter.
Oh. 800.
Subscribers.
100,000.
Yes.
What are you talking about? 800 subscribers.
Oh shoot. 800,000 subscribers. I am so sorry. You said 800. I thought you was gonna say 1,000 after that. I didn't recognize.
You know what I mean?
Thank you guys.
I'm
thank
so
you,
happy.
loyalists,
Thank you
for getting us to this point. We cannot thank you enough. But today we are doing our Q&A because yesterday we dropped a video saying for you guys to drop some questions if y'all had. A lot of these questions we have already answered, but I'm going to answer them again for you guys. And let's see, I just gotta go to my little notes because I wrote all of them down. Okay, first one, number one, how old are we?
19.
I knew you was gonna lie. I was like, he gonna lie and say like 18.
19.
No, you're not.
19, 18.
What's your birth year?
1998.
You have to think about it?
1998.
You have to think about it.
Nah, I'm 23.
Okay, thank you. I'm 22. I was born in 94.
At the date of this recording, this is how old we are because we're gonna get younger. So each year we get younger, and then soon we're gonna turn.
I was gonna go backwards. Yeah. So next year I'll be 21.
Yeah, next year I'll be 20.
Number two. So where did you meet and when did you meet?
College.
We met at college, and it was 3 years ago. Well, go ahead, because you like to tell a story. So his version of the story. So go ahead.
Saw Jasmine.
Okay.
Thickness. Say no. Saw Jasmine.
No, you was lying. You said.
Saw Jasmine. First thing caught my face. Eyes were. I keep saying the story. Her eyes was like gray. Like her eyes looked gray. I don't know which. She might be a reptile or something. Alien now. Because other people have said this in my comments too, that sometimes my eyes look gray. Eyes were gray.
He said on the first day that he met me, that my eyes are gray. And I'm like, no, they're not.
Eyes were gray.
I don't know.
Eyes were gray. She had, was it California Republic? No, that was the next day.
No. I had a hoodie that said not your wifey. That's the hoodie I was wearing. It was
California
a gray hoodie.
Republic.
No, that's our first date. You keep getting them mixed up. The first hoodie, when I met him, I remember, no. Look, y'all, okay, so I'm gonna tell it. Since you're not telling it right.
Those leggings, diamond.
It was like a diamond tribal leggings. And it was a rainy day. The day sucked, okay? I had to go to work, and my friends were like, "Oh, come to the college, cause you don't see us no more, cause you're always working." Cause at that time I just dropped out of college. I was done, and then I was just like, "Okay." So I went there, and when I went to go see my friends, he was sitting at the same table. Yeah. And so then I saw him before like that, but like I always passed him, and like I just thought he was cute. So I was like, "Oh, there goes that cute boy," and then like I kind of just like left it alone. And then I was on my phone, and little did I know that while I was looking down on my phone while I was at the table, he was talking to my friend and texting him while we were all at the same table, like, what's that girl's name and stuff like that. And my friend had a crush on me, so he was like, no, she's mine and stuff like that. And he was like, what you mean she's yours? And I'm just oblivious to all of this. I'm just sitting on my phone, just listening to music while all of this is going down. Right. So when we left and I was gonna go to the gym, he was like, oh, where you going? I was like, I'm gonna go to the gym. And then he was like, oh, well, let me get your Instagram. You know what? No, let me get your phone number.
No, I got the Instagram first. She gladly gave that up.
I didn't care.
And then I said, let me take the next step further and get that number. Then she gave me a number. I was like, oh yeah. So she said she was going to the gym. I told my homie, I got to go to the gym. I felt like shorty liked the way I look. He was like, all right, we're gonna go. So I go in that jump, and they playing basketball. I come in the jump, I show a little hooping skills. You know, I can hoop a little bit. And then I take my shirt off, because back then I wasn't as fat. I'm fat boy now.
No, you're not.
I'm fat boy now, but back then, them jumps, I had washboard abs.
Yeah,
like
abs,
you could,
like six pack abs
and stuff like that. I was skinny though. I was a twig. It wasn't like
if y'all look back at our old videos, you'll see.
Yeah. And so I did it on purpose. I walked by her. I saw her. This dude was talking to her, right?
Yeah. One of the guys was talking to
me. He was like this, like really in your face. You was like this, watching me go by, and then that's when I knew. That's when I knew. I got her.
Then he went and made like a little shot. Like he took the basketball like from my other friends I was playing, and then he made a shot and made it with his shirt off, knowing I was looking. And then he was like, yeah. Then like he looked at me one time, and then like he left. Then after that, we were just talking, and then we got together. Fun fact: we don't know the actual day that we got together.
Because I was asked, because the rumors have it that I was like a thotty.
You were.
I was a thought,
and that's not a rumor. That's a fact. So you were a hoe.
I was going around.
Not even 24 hours after I talked to him, everybody was blowing me up on my phone. They were like, no, do not talk to him. Don't do it. He just be smashing the girls and leave them. Don't do it, Jasmine. You be saying no. Because I was single for a long time. And I was saying no to every dude that came up to me. Zill was like, oh, so you gonna say no to everybody, but you gonna say yes to him? Don't do it. They're like, do not do it, Jasmine. He will screw you over. And I'm just like, well, let me be my own person to figure that out. If that's gonna happen. And if it does happen, it's not like it's anything different from what I've experienced in the past. So, whatever. Because I was taking L's. So, you know, whatever.
Okay. And so they said that.
Yeah, they did. Everybody was warning me. And it was acting like he was a serpent. And I was just like...
I had a bad reputation in college.
But and then it was like one day we were in the cafeteria, the school cafeteria. Then when his friends came over, and he was like, oh, is this your girl? And then he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh. Okay. I was like, I am.
Try, but girls was mean mugging her and stuff like that.
Yeah, because all the girls that liked him, they were mad that I was sitting next to him, so they were mean mugging me, and I didn't understand it. And I'm just like, okay, because I'm not the type to mean mug anybody. If you got a problem, come to my face and we can address it. But nobody did that, so I'm like, okay, y'all just might not want it. Y'all might not want it. I may be small, but I got a lot of fight in me.
Sure do. You fight me all the time, but
So this year in November, we made up a day. November 3rd is our anniversary that we agreed on, because we knew it was between that time. It was okay, just November 3rd. So November 3rd is our anniversary. So this year it'll be our 3rd anniversary. So
yeah. So I'm gonna have to figure out something to do last year.
Something to do.
Last year was lit. I gotta figure out something better than last year.
I gotta figure out something. I gotta beat you. Okay, it says, how long were you together? We're already answered that.
3 years. About
to be 3 years.
November 3rd.
4 says, where are we from? Maryland.
From New York.
Yeah, my family's from Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, VI.
Yeah.
So I love y'all.
New York City.
Shout out to you.
Moved to Maryland when I was 10. Then stayed here for as long as I can remember till I'm an adult now. Okay,
number 5, it says, do you plan on having kids? How many, and what would you name them?
I took some reconsideration. 3.
Now.
3.
Okay. Now.
If I don't get a boy in those 3, then it's gonna be 5. So.
Okay, because before he wanted 5 kids. 5, y'all, and I said that was a lot. Oh, cause I was thinking the max for me is 3, but he said 5.
If I don't get a boy in those 3 tries, we going for 5.
He wants a boy.
And if we don't get 5 in those, we going for 7. And if we don't go for 7, then we going for 10. So
if we having all of that, I'm getting a surrogate, because I'm gonna be a walking corpse.
Do what we gotta do. We gotta do what we gotta do. But I'm getting those.
You are not pushing out these babies. I am. You're just doing the fun part.
I want to know how it feels.
You're just doing the fun part, and then I gotta go through the pain.
I want to know how it feels.
And agony.
I want to know how it feels. Is there like a simulator? Because they got simulators.
Yeah, there is, and they don't enjoy it. We can look it up on YouTube. I've seen it before.
Okay, we can do it.
Enjoyable.
We can do it, Jasmine.
It is not enjoyable.
We can do it, and I'm gonna show her how it's done. I'm being that show.
Oh, just like the ice bath? Oh, let me show you how it's done. Oh.
At first it hurts, right? At first it hurts, and then later on I evolve. I adapt to the pain. And all of a sudden, it's just like that. It's just like solid, a tank.
Whatever. What would we name them? Boy, we're thinking Connor.
Maybe.
And then girl, maybe Jane. Because that's both of our names mixed together.
And DJ, Dwayne Jr.
Dwayne Jr. Yeah. And
that's a
I don't know the rest.
100% Dwayne Jr.
If we were supposed to have a lot of kids, I would like to have twins in one go, just so I could knock out 2 in one go. I don't care if it's a boy or girl, or 2 boys or 2 girls. I just want to.
Jasmine's gonna be fine. She got them thighs. You got them birthing hips. She's good.
I don't care.
She's good.
I'm scared. I'm scared of it, honestly.
She is good. All that cake will help elevate. All that cake will help elevate and to push out thou baby.
You a priester?
A priester?
A priest?
What's a priester?
I was trying to say pastor.
A priester to pusher.
I was thinking of pastor, and then I said priester.
A priester to pusher.
Shut up. Gosh, we only on number 6 right now.
Priesta.
Shush.
To Portia.
God. How and why did you start YouTube?
Alright, how? Alright.
I guess we should say when too.
When?
Okay, so
how?
when? We started a year ago.
About a year and some change ago.
In February, that's when we officially started YouTube.
It was, yeah.
That was on our first channel, okay?
First channel. It was our first. This is our second channel.
Couples React.
Yeah.
Or Couple Reacts or something like that.
Like that,
I think
whatever.
it was Couple Reacts or whatever. People say both.
Whatever.
So
both.
whatever. Then we got some strikes on that channel from doing music. So that's why we don't do a lot of music anymore. And we just got blocked doing Dragon Ball Z. That's why we don't do anime that much. So
we would.
You know, whatever. We started because when we go to movies, and it's a horror movie, I cannot hold the popcorn because if I do, then I'm going to
I thought,
just make a big mess because I get scared at all the jump scares, and he'll tell me, he'll be like, oh, it's about to come. I tell her
it's about to come,
and then I don't be knowing when it's coming.
She's like, you're lying. I'm like, it's coming.
About to come, and I'm like, and then it finally comes, and I start screaming.
So we don't have popcorn for her anymore because she like wastes it. So. Don't order her that, but that's why we did it. He was
thinking like, oh, well, I should put this on camera.
Yeah, and I already saw reaction videos on YouTube already.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't know it was a thing either.
I didn't know that it was a thing.
I just happened to stumble on it, and then you know, I already wanted. I didn't know how I was gonna have Jasmine like.
Cause he was on like Vine before, but it wasn't like he was like one of the big famous.
I wasn't. No, I had
like King Batch and stuff.
Yeah, I had one good Vine, and that joint blew up. Bitch. No, that was my friend. I was with my friend. He was blowing up like a mug, and
I was in that Vine.
Yeah, she was in that Vine, and he was blowing up, and I was featuring his Vines. But my Vine, I had one just before it started dying.
When you were gooped it.
I was gooped it. I had my turban, and I was like a drill rapper. I look Indian. I'm a little bit Indian. But I was starting to boom, and then when that happened, it died out.
So
unfortunately.
And then he was like, Jess, I would like you to like, you know, like start this YouTube channel with me. And I was completely shy. I'm still shy now, but less now. Yeah. But before I was just like I was quiet. I was just like, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to do this. I don't know what people gonna say about me and stuff like that, because I was very self-conscious for me being bigger and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Still am a little self-conscious about myself, but I learned not to pay attention to comments anymore. I just really don't care anymore.
Yeah, though, because I remember one day she was getting upset by the comments because people was calling her ugly.
I was like ugly or look like a frog or like
stuff like that. Yeah. And she was getting those comments, and I was like, I got those comments too about my hairline all the time.
Yeah, about your hairline, you get that
all the time. And I was like, you just learn to like.
Yeah, it was like I learned that like no matter what I do on YouTube, unfortunately it's the internet, so like.
People are gonna say stupid stuff
all the time, and they may not even mean it. They're just saying it just to get a rise out of you. And so I just realized that I just don't care anymore. And if you don't like me or you don't like what we do, you don't have to watch it. It's like at the end of the day, you still clicked on that video.
Yeah.
I didn't force you to do it. I didn't put a gun to your head to say you better watch it. Nobody's forcing you. So if you come to watch something that you know you don't like, or somebody that you know you don't like, that's your fault.
Yeah.
That's not mine. You could ignore me all day. I don't care. I just want people that like our videos to continue watching. That's it. That's all I care about.
Yep.
So,
so that was a good lesson learned.
That's why we started. Number 7, it says, are you guys black?
I'm white.
You know, this is some great makeup we got on us.
I'm white. You guys just don't know it yet.
You know.
But partially black. I'm mixed up everywhere. Irish. My dad's like he did his little ancestry thing, and he's like Irish, Somalian, African, white, a whole bunch of stuff. I haven't talked to my mom in a long time, years, like 10 years or more, and I don't know what she's exactly mixed with. Jasmine.
I'm black. My family's Caribbean.
So she's like West Indian. So
That's it. That's it. I'm not gonna be one of them people that lie to you, be like, oh, I'm part Cherokee. Oh, no.
So this question: did you guys smash? AKA, do you guys have sex? AKA, we get this question a lot. So I'm gonna let Jasmine handle this question.
I mean, we are boyfriend and girlfriend, so what you get from that is bound to happen. So
whatever you wanna.
I will say that.
Just gonna leave it to imagination.
Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it to imagination, you guys, because we get this question all the time, and I know we haven't answered it, and it is because I feel like that is just something personal to me or us. Because I don't feel like I have to put that out there. That's just my thing. There's other YouTubers that may, like, you know, say what they do
what position
or what position they
stuff.
like and stuff like that. And that's just not me. Like that's something personal to me. So I'm keeping it personal. The world doesn't have to know what I do.
Yeah.
We're adults. So I just feel like you don't have to know. And if you do want to know, go to Pornhub.
What is the first time you got whooped? Jasmine never got whooped.
I never got touched. Never.
Me.
Never.
Me, I was bad. I used to, like 3rd grade, 4th grade, I used to skip school in New York and all other stuff. I was really bad. So I moved down to Maryland with my dad and his wife, and she told me to stay at the school, and I was like, no.
No.
I'm gonna, because the school's right around like 5 minutes around the corner from my house. I'm like, why do I have to wait 30-something minutes or something like that for you to come
when you could just
I could just walk? And I used to walk through New York, and I was just like, so I felt like I was
what?
New York.
Oh.
What?
You said like New York.
Oh. That's just hilarious. But no, I used to walk through New York, and I used to walk through Brooklyn. I mean, not Brooklyn. I lived in Harlem, so I used to walk through Harlem and Apollo and all that stuff. So I used to walk. We used to walk a lot. We used to ride bikes a lot. So that little thing across around the street was a corner was nothing. So she, I guess, came home like she came home like maybe 40 minutes later. So she came home, was mad. It was like, I told you not to put the belt out.
Yeah.
I ain't never do it again. Never did it again. She took that belt out, boy. I was like, cause I never got whooped before.
I heard my brother get whooped because we have rooms like that was like right next to each other, and like I heard him get a spanking one time. That's the only time he got it, and I heard it smelled like. And I said, I don't want that. I don't want no parts of it. No. So I just never got in trouble. I just felt like my life would be so much easier and pain free if I just did what they say and go back to what I was doing.
Yeah.
So I never got touched.
Yeah, last time I got whooped was like I think like 15, 16. Like when like 14 and up, that's when I was like eating them jumps. Yeah,
square up,
I was eating them jumps. And my parents knew that I was starting to eat them jumps because I was like, they would hit me, and I used to be like, they hit me, yeah.
Little burning.
They ain't really get no rise out of me, and you know, and I was 16, and I grabbed the belt, and I was like, no. I said no. I said I am 16. If you gonna do something to me, it ain't gonna be this bad. And I grabbed it, and I wasn't letting it go. And it was like, I was like, you gonna have to ground me because I ain't getting these whippings no more. And grounding I think grounding is worse than a whipping because whipping is like
take away something that you enjoy.
5 minutes, and then a ground is like a week. So I got grounded a week. They took away my PSP and all that other stuff I enjoyed.
That's why I always feel like that psychological punishment is what gets you more.
Yeah.
Because I was scared of my mom. Her looking at me, giving me that death look.
Yeah.
Made me not do nothing. Like I was scared to. Like I feel like instilling fear is more effective than you just getting hit. Because you getting hit, that hurts for like temporarily. But psychologically, it makes you rethink what you're doing.
When they took my PSP away, I was like, oh, that was my thing.
Like if you took away like my iPod or whatever, I was done. You take away my music, I'm dead.
Why is Dwayne's hairline so pushed back?
Do you want to show it?
Hell no, I'm not showing. Genetics. I always wear hats because my hairline is pushed back and it's genetics.
Yeah.
You guys already seen the hairline videos of where I've got the man. Yeah, Hatfish. You guys can check it out in the link in the description below. Hatfish, the man weave. I'm gonna get another one because the other one wore off.
Yeah.
Eventually next year I'm gonna have surgery on my hairline to restore that. But it was genetics. My dad's hairline.
Oh, his dad's hairline is terrible. It's like
he got the Vegeta, but it's like even further. Like,
it is back.
Like I got it. It's genetics. If I show you guys my dad's hairline.
He's cut off his hair multiple times to make it bald and stuff like that, and he looks completely fine.
Yeah, I look fine bald. I just don't.
That's why I'm like, either way you wear your hair, you're fine.
I just feel too young to be bald or have a short buzz.
But there's some people that have like gray hair.
Yeah,
I've seen like somebody on Big Brother right now.
I'd rather have gray hair and then have a receding hairline. I trust that. Because I put silver dye in my hair. Just, yeah, you look so cute. When will you get married?
When we are ready. We are not ready yet.
You guys want us to have kids. You guys were tripping out when we had my nieces over here.
Yeah. I just want to say, because all these other YouTubers are getting married and stuff like that, have kids and pregnant, that's good for them. I'm not doing that right now, okay? I'm not going to do that just for the sake of views and stuff like that. So when I'm ready to get married, we will. And I want to have kids like when I'm probably like close to 30, like 28, 29, around there. I'm only 22 right now, okay? So that's not happening for a while.
Yeah, that's like you just, that's like you would just be getting out of college. Just be starting your career.
Yeah, like my age right now is people just graduating college. Like I'm not about to have kids or get married right now. No. We're gonna get married one day. Yeah. We just don't want to right now. And I feel like if I have kids right now, y'all will see way less of me.
Yeah, we'll be a family. Would you want us to be a family vlogger? You would, guys actually would.
Y'all actually would though, but I'm saying y'all would see way less because I'm not going to be big old stomach trying to do videos every day. It ain't happening. And then when I have the baby, I'm not going to be trying to put a camera in their face either. So I'm going to be taking care of my child. Yeah. So y'all going to see me way less if that happens.
Yeah. Any hidden talents?
This goes on for me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I like to sing, I like to dance, I could bake. I'm really good at like doing decorations on cakes and cupcakes, like making characters and stuff, like Spider-Man and SpongeBob and Elsa and all that good stuff. I could do that. One day I'm gonna show that. I like to do tattooing, I could do that too. I have a kit right in my room. I like to draw. I'm actually a great artist. I can't draw people. And I can't draw animals, but I can draw anything else. Yeah.
Me, ghostwriting. Rapping, but rapping is not a really hidden talent. But I've helped people write, and I haven't had any hit songs yet, but I'm gonna get there. I've helped people with some songs, and some people out here and there get flows and everything, right? And then I could do voice impressions like JC. Who else?
What's the dude's name?
I'm the sports nigga.
Obama.
Donald Trump, you're fired. It goes on.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy. You're crazy. You are crazy, Shrek. I just want to let you know. I love pancake waffles. It goes on. That was definitely, yeah.
That's it. We like doing the little Peter and Lois Griffin. Oh, yeah. We always do that.
Oh, my God. No. Oh God, yes.
Oh, Peter.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, Peter.
Oh my God.
Peter.
Yeah, so the list goes on, and then Joe. Oh, Peter. I just want to let you know that it goes on.
Yeah. So that's what we do.
Yeah. What will you do at 1 million subs?
Okay, this is what I want to address too, because I just want to let everybody know. He runs our Twitter, okay?
I'll be tweeting away.
So anytime there's a tweet that's put out,
almost.
He's the one that's saying.
I say 95% of the time I'm tweeting, 5% Jasmine tweets.
One time he tweeted out, once we hit 1 million subscribers, that Jasmine will twerk. I had no idea about this tweet until everybody was like, oh, let's get them to 1 million so we can see Jasmine twerk. And I'm like, what is he talking about? And then he's like, oh yeah, I tweeted out that you would twerk at 1 million. So now that is what is expected of me. So
I'm gonna twerk too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some of her best friends, and we gonna make this like that K-pop. We gonna make it to a spectacle. That's what we gonna make it to a spectacle.
Oh
we gonna make a song. We gonna make a funny twerking song. We gonna twerk to it, and we gonna make it a music video. Is you down for that? Can we do that? That'll be fun.
Y'all ready for the cakes?
I think that'll be fun.
Y'all ready for the cakes.
I think that'll be fun. I think that's better than just twerking. I think if we make a twerking song, twerk to it, and make a music video, twerking in the music video, I think that will be. I'm talking about professional. I'm talking because we'll be in our house by then, and so we'll have more access to stuff, room, and we can do what we want because it's our property. So I think 1 million subs. Once we get there,
okay, you know what?
I get some of her friends and some background dancers. We make a twerking song, and I think we can do that.
I'll do that.
I think we could. Yeah, that sounds like fun instead of just like
a better alternative. Like, oh, let's just offer up Jasmine to twerk.
She can twerk though.
It's not hard.
All right, Jasmine, that's enough.
That's it.
All right.
I know you can't. Yours all muscle.
What the hell? I don't want to twerk. What the hell? Did you guys think you would be this popular?
No, not at all. Actually, I didn't know it was gonna happen this fast.
It's always gonna be YouTube for years.
We were prepared to do YouTube for like 4 years and like grind it out, but y'all are so loyal that it didn't happen that way.
It took a year.
It took a year.
Like years of change to get to 1 million.
It took a year, so that's why I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And people come up to us whenever we're like out. I was just at Walmart and I saw somebody. He was an employee, and I was talking to him, and he helped me with my bags and stuff like that. And it's kind of crazy. Like when we went to VidCon and we had like a little crowd around us.
Telling the actual pictures.
That was very surreal. People
for little us.
Autographs and stuff, and I was like, wow.
Well,
like so.
To think that we have such a very strong and supportive fan base.
I honestly don't think about that. Like I'll be going to the store, and then like somebody's like, "Are you Jasmine?" I'm like, "How do you know me?" And then they'd be like, "From YouTube." They'd be like, "Oh."
Jasmine, you thinking people be following her and stalking her sometimes, like me mugging her?
No, because you witnessed it. You witnessed it.
I did before YouTube.
Before YouTube, girls used to be me mugging me all the time, and I don't even know why. I didn't know them. I didn't do anything. I didn't talk to anybody. So they were just me mugging me, and I'd be like, they're mean mugging me doing it. And he'd be like, let me see. And
I saw one girl me mug her.
She and he was like, what you do to her? I'm like, I don't know. But
we didn't know we was gonna get this.
And
so
plus,
fast.
because like when I was in school, I was known as the nerd. So now it's kind of surreal. It's just very surreal. Didn't think this would happen.
Yeah.
So I'm very grateful though.
Advice for relationships.
Don't cheat.
That's
number one.
Number one is communication.
Yes, communication.
That's over everything. That's number one. That's the true
number one. Number two, no cheating. Number three, no side chicks. I'm saying no side chicks because social media has made y'all think, don't play with me. Do not play with me. Do not play with me. I see you in the camera. Social media has made people think that having a side chick is the thing to do. Like, no. That's what is ruining everybody's relationships, and that is what's causing everybody to be single and be a hoe right now. Wow. So, be a hoe until you are committed to one person, okay? Just be single. Don't bring nobody into a relationship knowing that you're going to want to be with other people. Just be single.
Biggest life goals.
Ooh. What are yours? I think about mine.
My biggest life, one is I want to reach $1 million, and then two is $10 million.
Okay.
And then I also want to have I want our channel to be 10 million subs so we get that big old diamond play button. I want a BMW i8. I want a Jaguar Sports Series XF. I want a Camaro 2SS. And what else? I want us to have 1 million views every time we drop a video, to be honest with you.
That's your biggest life goal?
That's one of my...
Is that YouTube goals?
That's YouTube goals, but that's part of my biggest life goals because I always wanted to do YouTube.
Okay.
And I always want to entertain people. That's my thing, music, entertain people, and stuff like that. Make skits, films, all that good stuff. And then have a house, have some kids. And then have the best esports competitive team phase. Bigger than phase. So let me say that.
Let's see, I want to, as far as YouTube goes, I want to make, I'm gonna get a puppy when we get a house.
Jasmine got this cute picture of a puppy. It's so cute.
Oh, Lord, let me get it.
Yeah, go ahead. You get it.
Look at him. I want this. It's a multi-poo. I want to get it.
I can't wait till we get a puppy.
A multi-poo.
I can't wait. That multi-poo will be mine next year. Next year.
But mine, as far as YouTube, I would want to reach 1 million subscribers.
We will.
Yeah, we are.
We are.
I want to make my all-female gaming team that actually know how to play. I want to make music and I just want to make good music to entertain people because I always loved music and singing since I was little. I'm still a little shy, so I'm working on that. But I just want to help people as much as I could because I know there's a lot of people that come in our DMs saying because we talked about our weight and our weight struggles before, and I will always respond when y'all say your journey and what you need help with. If you need advice, I will always respond whenever I see it. I want to do that and to just show that you could have this large following and still be a normal person, because a lot of people that sadly
egos be tripping.
Sadly, I would say we are not friends with a lot of YouTubers because they are so egotistical, and I I can't fathom it, because like I'm just like so not, that's not where my head is. Like you guys have brought us to where we are, so I'm not gonna act like I'm bigger than you guys, because I'm not.
And I think people forget that you guys are the driving, like
y'all
if y'all collectively get together and be like, we don't want to support this person anymore, then that's it. You guys forget that, you know, y'all have the power. The people have power.
Yeah, so we're friends with very few YouTubers, and I know that like it took me to go to Playlist and to, by the way, we're going there in DC for September. But it took me going to VidCon and Playlist to realize, wow, some YouTubers really don't care about their fans, or they really just in it for like, you know, the money or the views, which I do not respect at all, because we get claims on a lot of our videos saying that we don't get the money from it, and we still do videos to this day. So that's not going to stop us, because we like doing this, and that's my thing. I want people to realize that you can do what you want to do in life and be happy. You don't have to make the most money in the world to be happy. Money does not bring you happiness.
Money, we're still the same people that we were. I want to use
that to help other people. I don't want to. That's never how I've been. Like I never cared about designer stuff and everything, and I just want people to realize that there's more to the world than just materialistic things. Like it's just to help people and be smarter, grow, and learn every day. So I just want to help. Like I just do. Like, so that's it.
Have you ever been in a fight / lost a fight?
I was almost in one, and I would have wanted to. So.
It wasn't up to those pesky kids.
No, really. Really. Long story short, there's this girl that was bullying me on my bus, and she was bullying me on the school during the school days, and I was very quiet. I was fat. I was quiet, and this was 9th grade year of high school, so freshman year. And I didn't say anything to anybody, but then she really just rubbed me the wrong way one day, and then that's when I just completely spazzed on the bus, and I was like, you know what, come on, and I was like, I'm tired of you talking, and I was like, let's get to it, basically. And then I was at my stop, and then people had to pull me off the bus for me not to fight her. So after that, I wasn't messed with no more, but that's why I said I almost got into a fight, but if I did, I would have won, because I know how to fight.
Yeah, I got in a fight one time. I think I was 9. Got in a fight with a 16-year-old because I was talking trash.
9 versus 16.
I said, F you. Hey, I ran into I used to live in the projects. Ran into the building. You had to get buzzed in, or somebody had to let you in. And I ran in that joint, and he was outside the other gate. And I was like, I was talking to trash. I was like, what you gonna do? All right, and then I'm waiting, and then this is my friend's complex area, so I can just go up to his joint and hide. So, you know, I was talking bad trash. And then the elevator taking a long time to get down, and I'm like, it's almost there. And I'm telling this lady, don't open the door. And the dude's like, let me. I said, don't open the door. She opened the door. Just when the elevator opened up, he started going to my body. And then one of the lady that opened the door pulled her off and said, what you building that little boy? And I'm like, the adults were around him, why you in there? And I'm like, he beat the hell out of me. Went up to our friend's Joe. He got his brother and his big brother, and they walked around the complex. Didn't find the kid. Didn't find him because he was probably been gone, because he probably knew I was probably gonna get a squad. I think later on we found him and beat him up. I don't remember. It was the days. I don't know.
I think we beat them up. I don't know.
I can't remember now.
I beat so many people.
No, I didn't beat them many people up.
I don't remember that.
And then I had a fight when I was in Maryland with this guy. Told him not to hit me with the belt. Hit me with the belt. We ended up fighting. He got on top of me. I think I got a few more better licks in him. So he got on top of me, and it was a group of our friends. They pulled him off me because he got on top of me, and I think I won that fight. Ever since then, he didn't say anything to me.
I just know that people just learn their lesson after they get into it for you one time.
Yeah.
I was ready that day. Yeah. I was like, you better come on, but she didn't. So you know, whatever.
All right. Do you guys still work regular jobs? No.
Not anymore. We did though.
You did.
I was working at a bank. Some of you guys already heard this story many times, but I worked at a bank, and it was open every day. And I had to work almost 10 hours a day, and then come home, do videos, go to sleep for 2 hours, and wake up and do the same thing again. And I didn't have a car. I wasn't riding with your car. I was having to go on the bus, then the train or Uber to go to work. Okay, this was every day while I was doing YouTube. So I was able to quit that. Thank God. Like within like a last few I don't know how many months ago it was. It was like a few months ago.
Yeah, it wasn't that.
It wasn't super long ago, but it was a time when I was doing YouTube and this at the same time, and then I couldn't do both. I was like, well, bye-bye bank.
Yeah, I told her bye-bye. And I just quit mine a few months ago. Hasn't been that long since I quit my job.
Yeah,
like literally, it's like a couple months ago. And I worked for TSA.
Yeah.
So I was patting down people.
If people don't know what TSA is, those are the security guards that pat you down at the airport.
Yeah, so I was doing that. I couldn't say at the time why I couldn't say because it's like a sharp contract and all that other stuff. And I couldn't say, exactly, where I worked at. But now that I'm off, I worked for TSA. It was a nice job. Too much gossiping though for me. A lot of
people talking about each other.
Too much, you be bored there. Like it's too much. I ain't like the people talking about each other. Before that, I worked at UPS.
Mm-hmm. I worked at Children's Place. I worked at Cold Stone, and Cold Stone is basically the Chipotle of ice cream. Yeah. So if you guys haven't been to Cold Stone, they have great ice cream. Yeah, that's one of your dreams too. She wants to own. Oh yeah, I want to own one. Yeah. I want to own one day, and it would be a fun place because they sing and stuff like that. But some of y'all just abuse that with the tip. Because every time you go to a Cold Stone, when you tip the workers, they have to sing a song. And some of them were acting like we were little monkeys. So they'll put in like a little penny and be like, oh, look, I'm putting this in the tip jar. And I would not sing a song. I'll be like, tip, tip, hooray. They'll be like, oh, that's it? Yeah, that's it. I'm not no monkey. So.
Favorite anime?
It has to be between My Hero Academia. Dragon Ball Z is up there too, but he got a lot of fillers. One Punch Man, Tokyo Ghoul. I think those are my top 3.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z introduced me to everything. And that's one of my favorite animes of all time. That's number 1 because that's what really got me into anime.
I don't know if you guys remember Bobobo. He hated it. If y'all remember Bobobo from Tsunami, I'm shortening it, but it's Bobobo.
Stop it. Oh my.
I used to love that stupid show. Oh
Next
my God.
question. Cause you who does Jasmine's hair / makeup and where she get all her clothes from?
I do not. Okay, I go to an African braiding salon to get this done. The rest of the time I just do it myself. Makeup, I just wear eyeliner. I have nothing on my face. My eyebrows are mine.
Imagine if she did though.
My eyebrows are mine, my lips are mine. I don't have anything on my face. It's just eyeliner. I have no idea how to wear makeup or to use it. Like I don't get the difference between concealer and the powder and then setting spray and all this stuff. Just to, I don't know, look the same after that. And then when I go hug Dwayne like this, I don't want my face to come off. And then I can't go out in the rain because I gotta worry about my face falling off. I can't swim. Like it's too much. And,
her clothes. I'm just gonna make it short. Forever 21, H&M. She gets hers from Forever 21 and H&M mainly. Shoes she gets from Foot Locker.
Shoes I get like from
online.
Foot Locker, like Hirachis. I mainly wear those. But before that, I used to be just wearing Payless shoes, and I used to love the hell out of it. So, I fall on a budget. Yeah. My stuff is cheap. I don't wear no designer stuff at all. Yeah. Actually, the only thing I have designer is your bag that you got me for my birthday. Yeah, my course bag. Other than that, I don't have any other designer stuff because I don't care for it. I feel like you could rock out anything as long as you put the right accessories. Design, yeah. And plus, guys, fun fact: I don't have my ears pierced, so that just comes off. Yeah. I can't get my ears pierced. I'll get a keloid. So Will we ever vlog? We vlog sometimes. We vlog when it's events happening in our life. Like we don't daily vlog because we don't go nowhere. Yeah. We don't go shopping for useless stuff. Yeah, we're homebodies. We don't eat out all the time. I cook at home, and Maryland really isn't a place where something's always going on. There's nothing really happening around here. So it's like I feel like when we get bigger, and I like a couple years from now, when we'll probably be like traveling the world and probably flying around places. That's when we'll vlog. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have a house in Maryland, and I have condos in Miami, California, and all those hot city places. Mm-hmm. And then fly out and then spend months there and then go back home and all that other stuff and have baby. I feel like it's gonna be like that in the future. But we don't vlog that much because I feel like y'all would be bored with us vlogging every day, considering that we don't do all this extra stuff just for the camera. Like we just eat, I cook, and then we play video games, do the videos, edit them, play video games more, eat,
watch
shows on Netflix, and that's it. Like, I feel like if we daily vlogs, we'll be trying to act up for the camera because we're trying to make it entertaining, rather than me just going to something that is entertaining for both of us, like VidCon and stuff. Like, if we go somewhere, we'll vlog it. But other than that, there's not really a point for us.
Yeah. And I think that it's better for now. Like later on, like when we're I'm telling you, when we become a family vlogger, you'll have all those daily interactions. You know,
you'll probably have the camera.
I'll probably have the camera most of the time.
I'll be with the kids, like
I'll be with the kids too.
You're gonna be with them too. I'm saying, like like.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have the camera all in there, all on her nose.
Shut up.
He said, Who are we collabing with next?
Well, I know there's one coming out.
If y'all saw on Twitter, I gave a hint.
Yeah. And what'd you tweet out? I didn't even know.
The little picture, the little us as like
okay. I'm not gonna say.
Follow us on Twitter.
If y'all follow us on Twitter,
social medias, you will see who that. We got a podcast coming up with Shane. I have no idea.
Yeah, guys, we don't know when that's supposed to come out. We're waiting for them to send it to us so we can show y'all. So if we already had it right now, we would already been done it. So but
we do have that. And we're gonna see in the future. I think
hopefully with Berlizzi one day.
Yeah, Reggie. We missed out with Reggie. We was gonna have him on the couch. We missed it out because a lot of things was happening.
Who else? Hopefully Susie. I want to get that game. Going.
Superwoman. I want
to face Dashie in the game.
Yeah, Liza.
I want to bake with Liza. I want to do some dancing with Liza too, because she dances. So I want to do a lot.
Collabs. I want to do story times with Swoozie.
But I'm not gonna force them to happen. Like know, like I'll just I figure we'll ask them one time.
I feel like
it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen.
I feel like once we start building up, like we had a mill. Once we hit a milli, I think doors really gonna start opening up for us, and especially on our other social medias. Once we get those up. I think once we hit a milli, we're gonna be doing different things as well. We got a second channel where we'll vlog a little more often, and we'll definitely be playing pranks on each other more often once we hit a million. I've been having some ideas for you, for sure, Jasmine. What does your tattoo mean?
Okay, my tattoo, some of you guys saw it from, I can't show you now because I'll be like naked, but some of you guys saw it on the ice bath challenge. It was Chinese lettering down the spine. It was actually supposed to go all the way down, but I didn't have enough money at the time, so I had to shorten it up. But it says perfect imperfection. And that is, the story behind it is that I had problems with like my self-image when I was younger, like me being fat and everything, and I was like at a point depressed when I got smaller because people started, treating me different and things like that. And then plus I didn't like that I had a gap, and that I couldn't get my ears pierced, and that I had my birthmark, and then I had big eyes. People used to be talking about that, big nose and everything. So it's basically like I got to a point where like I was okay with all these flaws that I had, and these flaws make me me. So that's why I have perfect imperfection on my back. It was supposed to say made from God, but I didn't have enough. I didn't have enough money. My money was low, so I just got it. And I got it, I think when I was like 19 or something. Yeah,
I loved it. I saw that. I was like, ooh, I was like, ooh, I saw that one time. I was like, oh, that's a nice little tattoo you got back. Because she was wearing a tank top. I was like, what's that? Because you would not know she had a tattoo.
You wouldn't know. So, and that's the purpose of me getting back there, because it's not for anybody else, it's for me.
Yeah.
So that's
I got my first tattoo with her.
Put it there.
And mine's is Roman numerals, my birth year, 1993. And I felt like, that year is a very pivotal year in history because I was born, of course. So
because I was born,
and then, okay, last question. Would you trade Jazz for all the money in the world? No, I would not.
We wouldn't.
No, I'd rather get all the money in the world with you on some bank heist type stuff. But anyway, guys,
Bonnie
please,
and Clyde.
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna be all sentimental, like.
Awesome, Bonnie and Clyde. We gonna get the money in the world. But anyway, guys.
But they died.
Please comment below. Tell us what you think.
Don't they die, y'all?
And subscribe and share some more. This is.
Bonnie and Clyde dies. Do you know that?